Ah, yes, I'm back after 4 fucking months. Goddamn, it's been a hot minute. But like, I miss this. I want to get back into making videos and stuff because it used to be really, really fun. Anyway, this is going to be my horrible take on the DMC5 bosses, and I really hope you enjoy it.
Ugh, what a lovely house plant. I get it. Who brought the marshmallows? Because I'm bringing the fire.
Anyway, so we start off with the Clifford Roots boss fight. Now, I'ma be real, this shit was fun as fuck when I played through the game at first. But after replaying a few times, this shit was just straight ass, man. I'm not even gonna lie, this boss on harder levels was just a pain in my ass, so fuck this boss. Its attack patterns were not fun to learn at all, and I'm gonna be honest, this boss fight, I can't say much more about. It was just straight fucking ass.
Somebody call a doctor?
Human! I wasn't expecting any survivors!
Sorry to disappoint you. Hey, you happen to see a guy around here? About this big, uses a cane? I was supposed to meet him. Did you snack on him?
Your blood is a very precious sacrifice. Eating you would do me no good. I must have every last drop to rule the underworld as king.
King? You? I don't know. I mean, you're a big guy and all, but you seem more like a knuckle-scrapping fart in the wind than anything else. No offense.
Do you know who I am? I shall show you the wrath of the mighty Goliath!
Trick! Hey, do you do parties?
Well, after that shit show of a boss fight, we get something a little more fun. We fight Goliath. This fight starts off by Nero getting a whole ass ambulance thrown at him, and he walks out of the fucking ambulance like the chatty is giving no shits. Then Goliath likes to talk shit to Nero, talking about how he's gonna be the king if he kills Nero and all that, bloody blah blah blah. And Nero has this evil ass comeback, and I quote, "You seem more like a knuckle-scrapping fart in the wind." Now, if that was me, I would straight up get up and leave because I would be not taking that disrespect, but that's just me. Then Goliath spits some fire out of his stomach, and Nero's like, "Whoa, that's amazing, man. Do you do parties?" Clearly Goliath did not like that and tries to start catching Nero's fade. Now, this boss fight was fun as fuck. I'm a lover for big boss fights. His moveset was fun to learn, as well as he wasn't too hard on any levels, just straight up fire to fight, I'll be honest. One thing about this fight I honestly don't like is the weird ass sucking move he does. It took me ages to figure out how to get out of it, but apart from that, 8 out of 10 boss fight.
What? No chit-chat or monologue? Just getting right to the point, huh?
Ah yes, the boss fight you either love or hate. Artemis. Now I have no idea if I'm saying that right or not, but oh well. Me personally, I don't like this fight. The amount of grappling you have to do just to get a few hits in is just fucking boring. This shit reminds me of like almost every DMC2 boss fight because you're just better off using your gun most of the time. Anyway, the attack patterns and all that weren't hard to learn. Did die a couple times at first, but I did eventually wrap my head around it all. I'll give this boss fight a 5 out of 10. Could have been done way better personally.
You touch me.
Needhog. I never liked this guy.
You touched. I know you.
Dumb as a box of rocks. Let's not even mess with this guy, V. He can't even leave the Clyphod anyway. Just a Clyphod parasite.
Did you insult me?
Uh-oh.
You insulted
I think he hurt me. And he's angry!
Not in this lifetime. As the air to a bird, or the sea to a fish, so is contempt to the contemptible.
Oh, we're really in the thick of it now, like KSI once said. V's first boss fight, Nidhogg. I'm not too sure if I'm saying that right, but oh well. I don't remember too much from this boss fight because it was that forgettable because you're playing V. To the point I don't even remember what was going on in the fight. I had to go back and watch someone else do this fight since I just did not know what happens in that fight. And from what I have seen with my own eyes, it's boring. That might be because I didn't go back myself and redo the boss fight, but yeah, I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 10 for this fight.
Malthus. Of course. More trouble. Not sure about that one, though. Never seen it before. Not in the underworld, anyway!
Search for the Devil's Sword, Sparta. You know where it is. He told me to leave it be. But I'm afraid it still concerns me. As long as there is a blood descendant of Sparta, I cannot take any chances. Do you understand? Find it and destroy it. Only then will his reign be truly realized.
I see. I know what you are. Don't worry. I'll be gentle.
Now we have a boss fight that I actually really liked myself. Still sucked that you had to play as V, but apart from that, it was super fun. The attacks that he throws out were not hard to learn at all. Pretty sure I first timed him on every playthrough I've done on this game. The coolest part of this whole entire fight is the one move where he slows down time and then rushes you head on. Cool as shit personally. This fight I would say I would give a 7 out of 10.
What the hell? Whoa. He's too big to leave alone. Better take care of it. Stay alert.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started on this fight. this fight was straight dog cheeks, bro. Like, the amount of side quests you have to do to get on top to hit him before you get thrown off is just insane. It was insanely bad. It could have been done 1,000 times better personally. Luckily, we are playing as Nero, so it's a lot more fun and bearable. I can't even begin to imagine how annoying this fight would be as V or Dante, to be honest with you. It wasn't too hard on any of the levels. Again, pretty sure I first timed it on every playthrough I've done. It's just a long fight and it gets boring after a while and really repetitive, and it just was not fun to fight at all. 2 out of 10 for this boss fight.
Nice. Getting the band back together, huh?
What evil lurks? I must destroy.
I thought that was the plan all along.
Now, this isn't exactly a boss fight as such, but it's still on the list of boss fights. Anyway, I really liked this fight. It's personally one of my favorites because of the demon that you have to fight in it. You do come across the demon later down in the game. But yeah, the most coolest thing about this fight is just where it's set a moving theater sliding down a hill or something like that. Now that's cool as fuck. What's even better, you fight with Nero and V together, something that has never been done in any other DMC game before, at least not to my knowledge. The fight isn't hard, some moves can catch you off guard. This fight on higher levels where demons get Devil Trigger can get tough at times, but it's still really, really fun. This fight gets a 7 out of 10.
Hey, douchebag. Miss me? Where's Dante? No body? Dried up Dante jerky? Nothing?
You've come here to die.
He talks. Your reason, huh? I bet your parents didn't like you much, 'cause your name sucks.
I am without a name. I am power. Absolute.
Well, no name. I'll be sure to put that on your tombstone.
You will suffer and die.
I'll show you, deadweight. It's about time I landed something.
Weak mortal. Demon power does not course through your veins, yet you try. How dare you strike me? Being born useless and human. I will show you your worst nightmares. I will give you despair and death.
I'ma be real, this fight with Urizen is pretty much the same as the first time you fight him, up until you actually break his weird ass crystal he has. Once that shit's broken, bro stands up like the Hulk and starts walking Nero left, right, and center with these weird ass moves, man. I'm telling you, this guy must love tentacles, or something like that, man. Anyway, this fight is fun as fuck once he's in his second form, so I will give it a 5 out of 10.
Is it Halloween already? That costume looks a little big. I thought you had better taste than that. How about I take it in a little?
Now we are on to everyone's second favorite boss fight. No, just me. Okay, fair enough. Dante's first boss fight is awesome and it will be my first 10 out of 10. Now, I'm not good with Dante by any means. I just can't get my head around how he plays with all his different styles and combos with each style, as well as the amount of weapons this man gets by the end of this game. It's a fucking joke. This fight is absolute cinema in almost every way, personally. The moves were fun to learn, and he's actually a hard boss if you don't know what you're doing. And even though it's like that, he's still super fun to fight and very replayable. Like, I can't count how many times I've gone back and just fought this boss. It's amazing. This boss gets my first 10 out of 10.
It can't be. Dante, you son of a bitch. I knew you couldn't be killed that easily. Hey, he's all yours. But don't let it become a habit.
Win, Dante! Win!
Dante.
This fight is another close 10 out of 10 for me personally. Dante pulling up to save Nero's ass like always is just fucking comedic as always. The fight itself is pretty much the same as when you did it with Nero, but this time you actually rock Urizen's shit. As well as you skip the part where he's sitting down, like, thank fuck, that entire area and boss fight is just boring as fuck. Well, for the most of it at least. This fight gets a 9 out of 10.
I'm coming.
Gotta pay attention, sweetheart.
Sparta's king. But you're nothing more than an empty shell with no power. You are as weak as your flesh. Human.
Hey, we're tougher than we look. But there's only one way to find out.
I will enjoy this.
This fight was another really fun one for me, personally. This place you fight in is super cool, as well as the boss itself is just super awesome. I love the design, I love everything about it pretty much. Not hard, but not too easy. A lot harder on the higher levels as you can imagine, but it's still really fun nonetheless. If you have the Buster Arm equipped for Nero, it has the coolest animation in the world if you land it on the boss, where you like put the sword in her chest and like rev it. Similar to like the bugs, like the really big bugs that you fight throughout the game. This fight gets a 7 out of 10, only because I do think it should have been done with V and Nero again.
Only kings of the underworld may enter these gates. You shall not pass!
Oh, easy there, fella. Hey, I remember a stinky little pooch just like you.
You insult me, foul-scented creature!
Looks like your master's got you on a pretty short leash. Come on, little puppy. I'll take you out for a walk. Come on, let's go.
You have fought our king in the past, and I am king of the Cerberus tribe! They were weak, but we will feast on your flesh and gnaw on your bones!
So, you're the strongest in the litter. Looks like we're gonna need a bigger leash. Come.
This boss fight was honestly one of the more harder fights. I remember being stuck on this fight for a while when I first played through the game, and when I went back to play through the game again on higher levels, it only got worse. Now, don't let that change anything about this fight. The fight was still super fun and I loved every moment of it, especially since it's a boss that's somewhat the same from DMC3. The attacks were pretty hard to actually learn, but were fun to go up against nonetheless. This boss sits well with an 8 out of 10 personally. Still really good. Was a little bit too hard, but it was fun.
Virgil. Hey, is that the damn fruit you've been jabbering about? Doesn't look so special to me. Yep. This is where it all started. That day Mother saved me and left you behind. The thing you don't know is, she tried to save you too. She kept searching and searching. Until I killed her.
I have no recollection of this tale, or this place. It's all an illusion, created by this extraordinary fruit. Its power, you see, is all I ever wanted. And with this,
No.
I will have everything!
No, brother. You don't have everything. That last shred of humanity that you still had, you just lost it.
That is nothing but the pitiful cries of those without strength. Come to me, brother. I shall enlighten you. Dante!
The final time you fight Urizen is honestly peak cinema at its best. The story is so rich in this fight alone, it could make an old man cry. This fight is another one where it's pretty tough if you don't know what you're doing, but still really fun nonetheless. The attacks are pretty much the same as when you fought him before. I believe there are a few new moves, but none that are super out of the blue that jog my memory to mention. This fight was super fun, and I wish they maybe did this with the other times you fight Urizen, but yeah. This gets a 9 out of 10, super close to a 10 out of 10.
Hey, Virgil. Your portal opening days are over. Give me the Amato.
If you want it, then you'll have to take it. But you already knew that.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
How many times have we fought?
Hard to say. It's the only memory I have of us since we were kids. Time to finish this, Virgil. Once and for all.
Now we are at the final stretch of the game. This is almost everyone's 10 out of 10 boss fight. The two Sons of Sparta going at it just like in DMC3, toe to toe. Now I'm probably going to get chased down for this, but this fight is not a 10 out of 10 for me personally. Only because I fucking suck as Dante. Like, I'm so bad as him, you don't understand. The fight itself was super fun and I loved every moment of it. It was such a good way to bring the story up to its peak. This boss gets a solid 9 out of 10.
Hello? Nero? Is that you, Nero? Did something happen?
Kyrie. When I was a kid, I was alone. You and Kratos were all I knew. And now all of a sudden I find out I have a family. What am I supposed to do with that?
You always know which path is right and which is wrong. There's no need to doubt yourself.
Thanks. I guess that's all I needed to hear. I have one last thing to take care of. Then I'm coming home. I couldn't protect Kratos. To this day, I hate myself for not having enough strength. But this time is different. I swear! I'm not letting you die! This is curious.
Nero.
What form of power is this?
What the hell?
This ends right here.
Listen to me. I told you already. This is not your...
You listen, deadweight. I won't let you kill each other. There are other ways of settling your differences. I'm putting a stop to this sibling rivalry.
You came all this way just for that.
Virgil. V. Whatever you call yourself. Dante's not gonna die here. And neither are you. Do you have a problem with that?
Not gonna die my ass. Oh, that bitch slap nearly killed me.
If I beat Nero, then by default, I beat you. Agreed, Dante?
Whatever. I don't really care. I'm just gonna sit this one out.
When this is over, I'll make you submit. Father.
Oh yes, my favorite boss fight of the whole fucking game. Nero versus Virgil. Nero not taking no for an answer and going in and kicking Dante's ass and calling him deadweight will always be the most funniest thing ever. Absolute cinema, man, so fucking cool. We get a look at Nero's new Devil Trigger, and personally I don't like it to his Devil Trigger that's in DMC4, but that's because I'm a DMC4 Nero stan and always will be. We also get his Devil Arm back, and that's really fucking fun to mess around with, especially once you start to play the game again on higher difficulties, having it equipped at all times. This fight was perfect to end the story on, with Nero making Virgil submit, and Virgil and Dante going down to seal the portal to the demon world. This fight gets the fattest 10 out of 10 ever. This game is a masterpiece in every way, and I really hope that later down the line Capcom realizes how much people want and need DMC content. I know the anime is coming out soon. I'm looking really excited and like really forward to it, but I would kill for another game. It was brilliant. If I could go back and replay DMC5 again for the first time, I would in a heartbeat. It was amazing. I loved every second of it. If you haven't tried out DMC5 or haven't tried out DMC in general, you should definitely try it. It's my second favorite genre, like, selection of games. I could sit and replay for them hours upon hours upon hours on end. There's so many different combos, unique things you can do, especially if you're on PC, the modded community side of things. It's so good. But like I said, this fight gets a 10 out of 10.
Interesting.
Oh, brother. You cut off your own son's arm for more power, and you still lost.
Enough, damn it! The underworld is taking over. We need to do something before it's too late.
He's right. We need to close that portal. Hey, you lost, so you better do what he says.
I can still fight. But if those roots continue to spread through town, it'll just interfere with our business.
Now, that's the smartest thing I've ever heard you say. Better hurry up. We still got a score to settle.
Evidently.
Wait! Where are you going?
We need to sever the Clifod roots from the underworld itself. Then we'll seal the portal with the Yamato.
Hang on. If you do that, you can't come back.
Why do you think I'm going? Somebody's got to keep an eye on your old man.
You can't just expect me to stay here while you both go.
It's because you're here we can go. We're trusting you with things on this side. Capiche?
Make haste, Dante.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, wait!
Take care, Nero. Adios.
I won't lose next time. Hold on to that until then.
Thank you all so much for watching. It was really fun making this video. I had a lot of fun. I think I'm going to probably continue doing this type of video content later down the line. I might add like a couple game videos every now and then, but apart from that, I really enjoy this line of video content. And yeah, I hope that you all really enjoyed, and will like and sub maybe. I know that's not like something that a lot of people do, but it'd be nice. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get more videos out soon. Expect a lot more after the new year. I will be upgrading my computer, so I have a lot more of a option as such of games to play and put in the background, because right now I'm just stuck with fucking Roblox. But yeah, thank you all again for watching. If you made it this far, honestly, it was so fun making this, and I will catch you all hopefully later down the line next year. Have a good Christmas and have a good New Year's, everyone. See ya.